Everyone to round 2 of the Hambone Fantasy Football update. Okay. Wow. What another great weekend of fantasy football. Holy crap. Let's first of all look back at week 2 and what transpired. In the Wool Bowl, we had my Hambone Burger Kings defeating 20 Minutes with Tebow, quite the nail-biter, 153 to 145. Of course, my Burger Kings were led by the absolute, not even late season, but basically postseason sensation of Derrick Henry. Scoring 39 fantasy points. Unfortunately, the 61 points he scored the week before were on the bench, so, you know, what are you going to do? But that was by way of 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, we'll talk about all what comes next here in a moment. And then in the Clementine Bowl, we have Silver Bullets defeating, stay tuned, the defending champions, 165 to 128. Dan Hampton, the owner of the Silver Bullets, was quoted as saying, "To be the man, you gotta beat the man," and he just beat the man. So anyway, he was again led by I think it's 2 weeks in a row now by the New Orleans defense. Scoring 32 fantasy points by way of an INT, fumble recovery, and only allowing 9 points. So, what happens next? Well, my next piece of notes. Okay, so, the winners of the 2 games obviously go to Hambone Bowl 17. And the 2 losers are still playing for something. They're playing for 3rd place and $50. So, that is the Cinnamon Bowl, which will take place this weekend against Stay Tuned and 20 Minutes with Tebow, both former champions. They met up once this year, back in week 8, and Stay Tuned won 154 to 138. So, fairly tight game. So, and they have quite the history of the 2 of them. So, I honestly thought both of them could have taken it all this year. So, I think that's a well-deserved 3rd place game. Looking forward to it a lot. Another game I'm looking forward to, maybe a bit selfishly, is, of course, Hambone Bowl 17. That is the matchup of the Silver Bullets taking on my Hambone Burger Kings. It's always interesting when these 2 get together. Unfortunately, this year wasn't that interesting. We're both in the Lex Luger division and played each other twice. Silver Bullets took both of them kind of in a runaway in both of them, so I am kind of nervous, I'll be honest. Week 1, Bullets won 161 to 75. And then in week 12, Silver Bullets won again 155 to 115. So, I really can't blame either one of those on bye weeks or anything, because bye weeks weren't happening in either time. So, I mean, those weeks, Silver Bullets were the best team. I would be curious to see if they can pull it off a 3rd time. Who knows? But good luck. Good luck to the Bullets. Good luck to the Burger Kings. And hope we have a great game. So, very excited. So the final 4 spots in the draft order will be decided this weekend. Of course, the with picks 9 through 12, based on how these last 2 games go. Again, to go over the draft order from the 8 teams that are eliminated. First pick, Super Saucy Spaghetti. Second, Leland Lizards. 3rd, Team Cram. 4th, the Spicolis. 5th, the Kickin' Chickens. 6th, Nowhere Elder Dragon. 7th, Mr. Just in Time. And 8th, the Roman Empire. Couple things. I am going to start to get to work this week, even during the playoffs and whatnot on putting everyone's numbers in the computer, and hopefully not too long after the championship's over, we'll at least have an idea of maybe where everyone's standing for next year. So if anyone gets promoted to a different division or demoted, we'll hopefully have an idea of what that is by then. Also, I'm still looking for everyone's suggestions. I've only had one or two for possible rule changes. So if there's anything bothering you, please let me know, and we can address it. And, oh, just for fun. So in the postseason, we always have the bowl games, and I've kind of just made them up basically to mock the college games. This is our quarterfinal and semifinal games and whatnot. I heard something on the radio. I thought it was kind of fun. I will take suggestions on future bowl games, and the game of it is, it's kind of it's kind of like, picking out your porn star name, but in this one, it's tell me the last place you shopped at or spent money, and the last thing you ate. So, for example, it could be like the Amazon burrito bowl or whatever, So like things like that. I'm taking suggestions. I would hopefully like to, just make them a little bit more fun. And I'll take suggestions, and the best ones we'll use for next year. So, just a little fun thing to add. All right. If there's nothing else, hopefully we'll be back next week for a recap of the season. And if there's anything else you want to run by me, let me know. Have a great one, and see you next week.